mouth full of razor blades. I hear the things I say but can't stop how sharp they come out anyway. I'm built to bullets, you won't wear a vest. I know you think I want to.
Hi lovely people, welcome back to another exciting video. Like I always say guys, I'm just so happy. I really get thrilled to just share my life with you guys. And yeah, welcome to my home again today. And we're gonna spend my Sunday together, and it's actually going to be a very slow day. So this was actually the second activity of the day that I was doing. We're going to make breakfast, and what I'm making for my family is actually the homemade mandazis. And first of all, I'll start by mixing up the ingredients. So I'm gonna take 6 tablespoons of sugar. So here I'm just measuring this because we're gonna make a bit of mandazis mingi, so that we have some remaining for the next day's breakfast. And then guys, I wanted to wash this glass jar. Then I thought why not just go in with my sugar right away, because washing it would mean me waiting for it to dry, you know, me using the sugar with that karatasi thing, and I don't like it. So I just decided to go in with that. But next time, once I'm done with the sugar, I'll be cleaning it up before I refill it. Yes, and the second item that you're going to use, the second ingredient, is 2 heaped spoons of margarine, and that is what I'm doing. So I'm just mixing it with the sugar. Then we'll go ahead and pound it together so that everything is well mixed. And then of course our third ingredient for this recipe is going to be eggs. And because you're going to use both the white and the egg yolk, I'm just gonna beat up everything together so that it's well mixed before I go in and mix the 3 of them. So yeah, let's beat up the eggs, then we start pounding the sugar and the margarine guys. But this is a very it's an optional process. If you want to do it, well and good. If not, I just do it because I feel like the sugar mixes way better in my dough. But because I don't have a mixer, I just do it, yeah, with a mortar. And guys, the kind of flour that you're using is eggs. It's a self-raising flour. It means that it has already yeast, so you don't really need to put in baking powder. But if you want, you can also go in with a bit of it just to facilitate the, what do we call it, the baking process. But for me, I just choose not to go in with a baking powder since the self-raising flour is enough. And I'm also using eggs, which also what do you call it, facilitates or yeah, makes the, what do you call, guys, the word is lost.
I hear the things I say but can't stop how sharp they come out anyway. I'm built to bullets, you won't wear a vest. I know you think I want to split straight through your chest, but got my fist full of thought on my finger on the trigger. I have to take pills to get better, but I only get sicker. You say you're trying to love, I only fuck it up. We're fucking miserable, but I like it.
So I'm still looking for the word till now, but I mean that the egg facilitates the raising process. So yeah, you don't need to go in with baking powder still. But if you want to, if you're going for the same amount of mandazis that I'm going to make, which is from the half packet of the 2 kg flour, you can go in with 1 or 1.5 tablespoon of baking powder. I hope that is clear guys. If you want to use baking powder, go with 1 or 1.5 spoonful, the tablespoon. Yes, and then the next thing that you're gonna do guys, okay, before I introduce the liquid, I like mixing up everything together. I call them the dry ingredients. These ones, just mix till you can't feel any lumps in between. Yeah, and then after that you can go in with hot milk. It's advisable you go in with hot milk, and that's why I started the video guys by boiling my milk. Though it had cooled down a little bit and I was in a hurry because my baby was starting to cry, I just decided to go in with warm milk. But it's advisable you do it hot as you can. And then of course when it's too hot, your skin won't be able to handle the temperature. So you can first of all start by mixing it with a cooking stick till it cools down. Then you go in with kneading with your hands. And guys, at that point before, I just forgot to mention, if you want to put in any spices in your dough, in your mandazis, there's a point you can put them in before you introduce the milk. Just which in my case I grated lemon, the lemon peels. I just grated a bit of it, which I didn't have at this point. I'd send someone out for them. I sent for cinnamon or the lemon peels. I didn't find, the person I sent didn't find the cinnamon, so they brought in cardamom and peels. So guys, you can go in with whichever spice you want. Cardamom wax, cinnamon, lemon peels, whatever you want to just feel the taste of it, you can go in with it. So this is a point when I had my lemon, so I just decided to go in with the grating it, and of course I washed it first so that I ensure that everything is all clean, yes, before I introduce it in my food. And then right after this I'm going to mix it, guys, and you'll see the pros and cons of not mixing the lemon peels on time. It won't be so mixed like 100%, yet I always want my dough to be mixed perfectly. Yeah, I really struggle to mix in the lemon peels because I introduced it late. So note that part if you're going to make mandazis. Yes.
Mouth full of razor blades, I hear the things I say but can't stop how sharp they come out anyway. I'm built to bullets, you won't wear a vest. I know you think I wanna split straight through your chest, but got my fist full of thought on my finger.
So at this point my oil had boiled, and because I don't have a specific cooking pot for my mandazis, I just use my normal sufurias and it works perfectly fine. But always go for the bigger shape, the bigger sizes, because when you're doing deep fried foods, they always want enough space. If you put them in when they are too squeezed, they never cook up really well. Yeah, so just ensure you go for the largest size you can, depending also with the quantity of oil that you have. And guys, what you'll be using for shaping it, I first of all started with the cup, and then I felt like they were coming in way too big in size, so I decided to just drop that and go in with a small plastic that is it's atop of one of my cooking oil cans, the one I was using previously. Yeah, so you can always devise what you use to cut up the shapes, just provided it all comes out neat and it's something that you like. Yeah, it isn't specific on what you should do. And guys, you can see anytime your mandazis are cracking when you're cooking, just know that probably the dough that you cut was way too thick. That was the reason why. And guys, this was the outcome, and these mandazis were, oh my god, really nice. And I love how they had cracks but at the same time still soft. They were just well cooked, and I love that perfect browning. Just as you can see, it's on the darker side, so yeah, but we
Full of razor blades, I hear the things I say but can't stop how sharp they come out anyway. I'm built to bullets, you won't wear a vest. I know you think I wanna split straight through your chest, but got my fist full of thought on my finger on the trigger. I have to take pills to get better, but I only get sicker. You say you're trying to love, I only fuck it up. We're fucking miserable, but I like it. I like it. Sinking through quicksand, but my outstretched hand isn't reaching.
And then guys, like I'd said, it's just a chill day. I took my mandazis, my breakfast. I really enjoyed it. Was so good. But then the problem is, once I get really full, I find it difficult to just move around and get productive. So I had to chill in the couch for some time. I actually sat there for 2 hours and just watching TV and scrolling my phone here and there. Yeah, but now it's time for us to embark on our lunch, and this is what we're gonna make. I'm just peeling the potatoes so that we can mix it together with rice so that we make our lunch. So let's go ahead, give them a wash, guys. And I prefer washing my potatoes when they are still full and round like this before cutting them into shapes, because I feel like I preserve all the nutrients in them. I don't know if it's something that is just in my head, or yeah, but that's what I always think, that if you cut up then you wash up all the nutrients. Guys, you get what I mean? Yes, I think you do. And guys, just so to notify you, I don't know if you've noticed that my sink is terrible. It's full. I have dishes there that we use in the morning and part of them that we used last night. It was terrible. But who am I, guys? I have to shoot this video for you guys. And that's why I'm using this small surface before I finish up with the cooking. Then I'll embark on the cleaning maybe later on, I think off this video. Yeah.
No, I'm not a saint. Is anybody these days? Oh, I've been a liar. Wanted a finger when I started the fire, and I've never been one to pray. I hope for someone like you. After the hurt and the heartbreak, you made me believe in something new. Baby, like a sunrise, like Sunday faith washing over me. After the hardest night, you're giving me reason to believe it's alright even when it's not. We don't have it all, but we've got a lot. So amen and hallelujah, thanking God's above.
And guys, like I said, we're making rice mixed with the potatoes. So I have fried my potatoes, I've put in soup, but I'm just measuring it because I'm going in with the rice. I normally do the ratio of water to rice. I do 2 to 1. So if I do 1 cup, I normally put in 2 cups water. So I'm gonna put 2 cups of this rice, so that's why I put in 4 cups water. Yes guys, hope that makes sense. Yes. And then of course I'm going in with the rice and I'm washing it because I actually ran out of my monthly rice that I usually buy in bulk. So I just bought a small packet from the nearby cereal shop, so I have to wash it because I don't know how it is yet. Yeah, but I hope the turnout is just gonna be good. It's good that I'm not making any sensitive food like pilau with this rice that needs maybe the rice to be moja moja or something. Yeah, so this will just work perfectly well. Yep, so let's just go ahead and put in the rice. I think we'll give it time to cook a little bit before we close on this. And guys, I think you can see the black patches on my wrist on the left side. This is actually from me washing clothes since my nanny left. It's been horrible. Yeah, my hands peel when I wash clothes, especially when I stay for long without washing. But yeah, with time I just get used to it. So I got real blisters, yes, serious ones, the first 3 Saturdays that I washed clothes by myself, but then now they've been drying up, so I'm just happy that I'm on a recovery journey. Yes. And guys, on the side I was also making food for my boy. I like, if I'm making vegetables for him, I like buying for him vegetables that have not been cut so that I wash them properly myself. So I'd gone in with the washing the leaves just one by one to ensure all is clean before I go in with the cutting. Yes, and of course I like steaming my vegetables when I'm taking it with stews, even for my baby. If at all I'm making mince meat for him that I normally put a bit of stew in, I'm just gonna steam his vegetables. But if not, like now, because it's just gonna take ugali with the veggies, I introduce tomatoes just to give it that moisture and also not to make the vegetables taste dry. You get what I mean, guys. And I also go in with a bit of salt, just a little bit.
No, I'm not a saint. Is anybody these days? Oh, I've been a liar. Wanted a finger when I started the fire, and I've never been one to pray. I hope for someone like you. After the hurt and the heartbreak, you made me believe it.
It's a quick one, guys. I love you all so much for always coming back to watch my content. For the oldies that are always here, guys, just keep it locked, and I just pray for blessings upon your lives, and I pray that may your paths all open up. Whatever you pray for, I am praying that may God open those doors, and all those doors that are anything that is frustrating you in your life, I am praying because I'm shutting down that door and you're opening a new one in your life. And yeah, just pray for good things in your life because I love you so much for always supporting my content. And God bless you. And guys, our food is ready, so we're just gonna go ahead and plate it, guys, and I hope you love the outcome. Just look at this. Look at, who will not love this? Just look. Oh my God.